Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola! From the west side. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. All right. I'm gonna come on camera. Let me see, where is it? Oh, there's it. So tonight we don't have all them lights on because I'm just not dealing with those lights. It makes it hot in here. And the ring light, you can see my beautiful brown skin. So that's good enough. So hopefully I won't be, fanning myself the whole night. And for my libation tonight, we are drinking coconut water. And, they're not paying me, but LaCroix, LaCroix. I love this sparkling waters. Hey, uppity. So, there's so much going on this platform, and so much going on in the world. But let's talk about the stuff on the platform first. Let's talk about that first. Because it seems to have taken on a life of its own. So here's my thing. Why do women always fight each other instead of the man? And unless you've been under a rock or just kind of logged off of YouTube, we've had two black beef sector females that have been going back and forth for months. And it's, come to the realization that it's all over an effing man. Now, the young ladies involved are, I guess, like late 30s, close, I'd say they're probably in their late 30s, somewhere around there. Okay.
And the gentleman involved is in his effing 50s. Okay? He's in his 50s. They're like my gold that I put on. I put the gold on to match this top that I have on today. And this top that I have on today, I made like 1 million years ago. It's old, and it's a little tattered. It's got a couple of little nicks in it, from being around for a while. But yeah, I made it myself. Because y'all know your girl DC knows how to sew. And what I like about it, y'all, is that I made these long sleeves on it because I like to have long sleeves. That's it. See my work? Y'all see those seams? Y'all see those seams? You see the seams? Yeah. That's my work. Yeah. Once I get things the way that I want, I'll be able to do things and do them on camera for you guys. So, and I mean, I'm talking as far as my, my artistic side, that kind of stuff. So, the young ladies in question, I'm not in this mess, are Misunderstood, aka Nicole Diaz. I don't know if Diaz is a real last name. Nicole and Lady Snoop. So yeah, this is some California mess. It really is, one of the young ladies was dealing with the man for a period of time. And yeah, the young lady saw and went after said man, allegedly. At least that's what she said. So, but, right now on the other side, it's looking like he's the master manipulator in this mess. So, many conversations have gone on. I think last weekend, Lady Snoop had a effing marathon about all this stuff, which is, in my opinion, totally ridiculous. And look, I know neither one of you guys are going to listen to me in regards to this. Misunderstood, you might, leave this effing dude alone. Whatever his YouTube name is. Let me just say this. Any man that is in his 50s, that's going around here, juggling women and doing all this BS and stuff, it's not very mature. And neither one of y'all need to deal with his behind. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. We all here in Cali, okay? And I know that, I'm not out there in the dating pool. And even if I was in the dating pool, we're not in the same age range, so we wouldn't even be looking at the same men. But the point is, it ain't no shortage of freaking men out here. So I'm trying to understand why you gonna go behind a man that was with somebody else that, even though you don't know her, you know her from YouTube. Like, that's just nasty to me. Even if you say y'all didn't have actual intercourse because you're Muslim. You're a Muslim, but let me just say, I know some Muslims that don't adhere to a whole lot of the stuff. So saying that you're a Muslim and that y'all don't engage in premarital sex is nothing to me. Because, that's what Christians are supposed to not be doing either. But it's a whole bunch of them out here getting buck wild, not in marriage. So, and because of the mere fact that you've already revealed that you did some stuff with Tommy Sotomayor too. So not that it really matters. I just find it hard to believe that y'all wasn't doing anything. Because, girl, you was way too in your feelings about him. Come on, girl. This is YouTube, and y'all brought this ish onto the effing platform. None of this stuff should even. We shouldn't even know nothing about that. None of us know anything about this dude. We should know about the fact that both of you ladies were dealing with this dude. This is just too much information. It's just a freaking hot mess. But I know it's not over. I know it's not over. And it's looking like dude is just trying to start himself a YouTube channel off of you ladies' backs. Interesting that neither one of y'all saw that coming. My face is so shiny. And even though I don't have any, the lights on and everything, it's the ring light. Ring lights just be having the fanning. And I guess, my long sleeves don't help because it's at the pretty top and I wanted to wear it today, so I did. Yes, And this is not even, this is like silk. So it's not even, it's breathing. So, it's just being under these lights. I don't know how it's gonna be like this when I'm on set, which we're supposed to start filming in a couple of weeks. Hence why I was late, because we were practicing and I've got to get my voice trained, because one of my lines in this particular movie is a scream that then goes into a line in normal speaking voice. So, and it's kind of like I don't know how to scream other than scary scream, like blood curdling kind of scream. But I have to make it I gotta figure out how long the scream has to be, if that makes any sense. I have to figure out how long the scream has to be, because the scream has to be timed long enough for another person in the scene to react. So in other words, I can't scream too quick for her to say her line. So anyway, movie stuff, and it's because when I did this in the play form, I did it differently than I'm going to be doing in the movie because there's not a live audience. So it was easier to kind of stretch that out, but I can't do it because you don't have the audience laugh and stuff in there. So yeah. But anyway, so back to these folks on here. You guys, ladies. There are many men that are not involved in this YouTube stuff that y'all can go find to be with. And I would highly suggest that you do that. Now, misunderstood, you're probably not going to listen to this, but this is something I'm going to tell you from the perspective of being a codependent with someone in the past that was using. When you are fighting for your sobriety, and that's what I believe you're doing, you're fighting for your sobriety, and because of the amount of things that happen that may, mess with that journey, which is going to be a lifetime journey, I would suggest that you spend some you time pampering yourself, loving yourself, dating yourself, for at least 6 months before you go out there and you try to get into another relationship. That would be my advice. Now, I know sometimes you're in my clouds, but I know you're probably not in my clouds right now because somebody else that you support is live. But if you hear this on a replay, that's just, my advice to you. And that's whether you decide that you want to, deal with a treatment program or not. That's just something that you probably need for your own sanity. Because I can tell you just from, my own personal experience, like when I was dealing with someone who was, using and I didn't know, but then, once I did know, I tell you guys what, there's certain things that once you smell them, you will never forget what they smell like. That part. I will never forget what the person I was, dealing with at the time was using smells like, and it was not weed. Okay? It was something else. And yeah. So I just, and that's if you're coming out of a serious relationship as well. When people come out of serious relationships too, you need some me time. Like before I got with my current man, there was like about a year that I wasn't dealing with anybody. you know, it was probably more than a year actually. I mean, I was kind of, every once in a while I would talk to the person that I was dealing with before, but we weren't really together, you know, and there was no, and the interesting thing is that after that, after that year, and I'm done with, I'm over, I'm good, I'm ready to move on, and I started, you know, dealing with my current man. You know, I can't say that I met him because we've known each other since we were both, well, since I was in my 20s and he was not in his 20s. Because, he was almost 20. He was over 18. But, we weren't dating when I first met him. But when I met him, he was still a teenager. But he, had actually come back to California because he wasn't even in the state. But yeah, the two people that I dealt with before him, both of them were in treatment programs at some point. One of them, that was, after that we didn't deal with each other anymore. And then the second one we did. But his situation was a little different because he didn't really have an issue, but it was more like he was kind of an occasional, and I think something happened at his job and he had to do that in order to save his job, that kind of thing. Yeah. So, but both of these people were functional in their addictions, so to speak. Hey, Chef Disaster. But when the relationships with both of them, ended, neither one of them jumped right in. Well, the second one didn't jump right into something. The first one, he jumped into something about, 6 months later, but yeah. I won't even think about what happened to him, but it was interesting. It was interesting. But he's clean and has been clean for years. And that was his second time going down that road because he had gone down that road years before. Right now I'm talking about the madness with these two women on here, going back and forth over some 50-something-year-old man who should know better than to be dealing with these two young ladies, bouncing them up around like just mess. So I'm just trying to understand, and one of the young ladies is on a sobriety journey, and in my opinion, shouldn't be dealing with anybody. She should be, about her sobriety, but adults are going to do what adults are going to do. They're going to do what they're going to do. And then I was just talking about the actually two relationships that I had with people who had some addiction problems. One, it was a serious addiction problem. The other one, it was not really an addiction problem. It was just, he had to say he had an issue and had to go into rehab in order to keep his job kind of issue. But I mean, there's been so many people giving out that same advice to you, Misunderstood, about, kind of backing away from relationships right now and just kind of, taking care of you, like you love to dance. I'm a dancer too. I know I would throw myself into my creative stuff. I don't know if you draw or paint or something, but get into your creative stuff. And I'm not saying forget about men, but forget about men for a minute. Work on you. Work on keeping yourself so that nothing, that things aren't around to trigger you. That's my advice. And lady too, girl, just find somebody else. Neither one of y'all need to be dealing with this nigga. For real, for real. I mean, I swear to God, the men in their 50s that are on this platform are just, what's wrong with y'all? Cooking is also good therapy, though. But I don't know if she likes cooking. Like, cause see, things that I use for therapy for myself are like painting and sewing. Cooking is very therapeutic. Baking, actually, like baking stuff. I know, when you're in certain age ranges and everything, you just think that you want to have that active life when it comes to intimacy, but it's okay to take a break from it. And there's other ways to have an intimate relationship that don't include sex. Maybe you can make some other types of emotional connections that don't include that. Because right now, that might cloud your judgments. I know you do, Chef Disaster. I know you do. I love cooking certain things. I love like doing experimenting with cooking. So like all the things that I like to cook, they not 1, 2, 3 dishes. But now I have a nice, decent sized kitchen for right now where we are. And maybe when we move again, I'll have a decent sized kitchen again, so. I'm starting to get into, as I get older, I get into my moods about when I just want to do a whole bunch of cooking. But, oh, my hair, yeah. I'm going to probably take the, because y'all know these are false locks that I put in myself, and they're not the crocheted ones. It is actually my hair inside of these false locks. Okay. Yeah, I know people get the crochet. Yeah, I didn't I didn't cornrow my hair down. No, I actually did. My entire head is full of the false locks. But I think I'm getting ready to take them down because we're going to be filming in a few weeks. And I'm going to probably have to put on wigs. So I have not put human hair. I have not like braided my hair and then just braided human hair into my hair to make it a little longer in like maybe 4 years, 4 or 5 years. I haven't. No, I take that back. No, I take that back. I think I did it once. I think I did it once in 2019 or 2020. Yeah, I think I did it once, and I did red. My hair was red. Yeah, it was like fire. It was like a red. But this time, I think that I'm going to do just like brown. And now they have this. They have this new like coloring that you can put on brown hair that turns it purple. That you just saturate in your hair and then you just wash it out. So I might get that and then put that in my hair and put that in the hair that I'm going to put in my hair. Or I may just ombre some hair for braiding, human hair for braiding, and just do the bottom of it purple. But yeah, I love these, but my character in this movie, she don't wear her hair like this. Now, when we did it on stage, she did have braids, but she had like the teeny tiny individual braids, and they were like, long down the back, and the character wore it up in a bun. But for this, I've already been told that I need to make her look different than my previous character. So yeah, my previous character in a movie that it's actually out there on the website for the production company. That character wore braids, like me, But this time, I don't think that this is the look for this girl. This is me, and my character is not me. She's very superficial. She's a woman who used to be a big girl, and she had the lap band surgery and lost over 200 pounds, and now she's a skinny girl. So yeah, she's real vain about her new shape and everything. So braids would not be the hairstyle for a girl like that. She's probably, weave. So I'm gonna wig or weave. So we're gonna put on a wig for the character. Hey, James. Yeah, my hair is curly up under this. My own hair is curly, kind of wavy. It's curly, but it's wavy, if that makes any sense, because it's like parts of it are curly, parts of it are wavy, because I got combination. Like my back is not. My kitchen is definitely 4C. But parts of my hair is like for A and for B. It's, kind of like a mixture. It's that, it's probably either the white or the Latino part. Who knows? I don't know. Because my dad has the wavy hair. My dad has the wavy hair, and all of us got the wavy hair. But I had to work to get my waves back because, my mom did the terrible thing of perming my hair when I was a kid. And I stopped perming my hair. Like, a perm has not touched my hair since before the age of 25. Yep. I haven't had a perm since before the age of 25. So that would be like, I'll be 60 on my next birthday. So that's like, what, 45 years? 40 years? At least, that's almost 40 years. Almost 40 years? Those 15 years? 15? No, 35 years. It's like 35 years. 35 years. Yeah, 35 years. Yeah, 35 years. God, my math brain just went off. Don't tell nobody I was a math major in college. That's what I studied. I'm usually good with numbers. But I didn't think of that for nothing. Couldn't think of that for nothing. Couldn't think of it for nothing. And I can usually, do all of that in my head real easy. But wouldn't come to me for that minute. Hey, Jack. So moving on from, the nonsense, because most of this just feels like it's for a click and view to me. But, I could be wrong. Clicks and views. Because at this point, what else is there to talk about? We know that you were both involved with this dude. In my opinion, he's embarrassed both of you, and you both deserve better. And he needs to kick rocks. Because what effing man in his freaking 50s does this kind of BS? He must be that dude to be at the club. In his 50s, still chasing after the young girls. That's what it makes me feel like. And he used, it seems like your sobriety journey as a way to get next to you, which is just kind of creepy to me. Just creepy to me. I would just say, you don't have to listen to me, but if you're seriously trying to stay sober and not deal with anything, spend some time loving yourself. Really building up your self-esteem. Because you could do better than this mess. And just stop dealing with dudes that come on this platform. Ladies, can I just tell y'all, just don't deal with these niggas on here, okay? if they on YouTube, what the F are you dealing with them? I just don't even understand. It's just so wild to me. It is just wild to me. You know, I don't know. And if there's not no shortage of men in Southern California, I promise you there isn't. That, aren't in relationships, you know, that have a job, have their own place, take care of themselves, and can probably take care of somebody else. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Why are we fighting over the same nigga? I'm just wondering. It makes no sense to me. This nonsense that goes on this platform. Women are fighting over the same dude. This nonsense. It don't even make no sense to me. Oh, you're in the burn with the perm. Yeah, nah. No perms for me. I ain't seen a perm. A perm has not seen my hair in years. And then when I take the braids out, I like my hair. Come on, he wants to come on over here and say hi to y'all. Say hi. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yeah, because, he wanted to turn the light on and I didn't want to turn the light on tonight. But see, I think this is actually better lighting. This is better lighting than that other lighting. With the other light on. I think it's too bright with that. And see, with this, I don't have to fight to make myself keep that light on me. Yeah, I think the other one counters it. Let me see. Make it a little warmer tone. It's kind of bright. Can I make it warmer? Yeah, there. That's warmer. That's a warm tone. Put on it there. There we go. Move the light over. Yeah, I have a bigger light coming, but that's for when I'm doing recording in the actual studio, because I'm going to need it in there. Yeah, I'm going to need it in there. Because if I don't have the lights in there, even with the lights on, it just, on camera, it just looked very, very dark. Whereas in here, weirdly, and I think it's just because of where I'm able to put the camera, where I'm able to put the my lighting. But in there, I need to, I don't have the same option of putting it literally right in front of me. So, I don't have that option in there. So for right now, we're going to be doing our lives right here in my living room. Like it or not. And we'll be in the studio when I have it the way that I want as far as recording in there. And I can actually use my freaking green screen. But that comes with the upgrade of my computer. The upgraded computer will allow me to use the green screen, and then I can have cool background behind me other than, my background. Not that there's anything wrong with my background. My son is like, "What are you doing? You come on out of the refrigerator." Y'all notice I've turned it so that y'all aren't constantly seeing him. Even you can kind of see the refrigerator. Yeah. Yeah. Now we're not looking at the refrigerator anymore. I thought I had it out of the way. But yeah, my character in this next movie is not a braids girl. We're not even gonna work that into it. Every character I play cannot be me. Can't be me. I have to. So, although I'm not a wig girl, I will be wearing them for that, so that, because I can take that wig off as soon as we finish the scene and it's back to my hair. So yeah, that's the only reason I'm thinking of doing the human hair extensions on just onto my hair, and it just basically be my hair without all of this, because I can, then I can braid my hair down so that I can put it up under a wig cap. I'm not bald, so yeah, there's hair, and I want to kind of keep my edges. They're not as thick as they used to be, but they still there. And that's the other reason why I gotta take these out, and I'm gonna kind of give it a break and just do the human hair onto my hair, so that I'm, even though I don't braid my hair tightly, I still, just don't want to have anything on my roots for a minute. So it's gonna be interesting because, when I do my hair in the human hair, it's gonna take me a few days, probably, to do my hair. Yeah. So if I do it during the week, then I probably won't be coming on camera while I'm doing my hair, because I'm not coming on camera looking crazy. Like with these, I was able to kind of do, braided. So then y'all saw the braids first, and then I did the false locks on top of the braid. So y'all saw it in both stages. But yeah, when I'm doing other braids, I have to make sure I have braided it enough that I can pull it up into a ponytail. It might not take me that long, actually. Just haven't done it for a while. So I usually, when I do my hair in human hair, I usually do half of it on one day, which is the back. And then I do the front of my hair the next day. So I have to decide if I'm going to, I have to go find, human hair that's like kind of, I usually find that hair that if you wet it, it curls. That's usually what I get. And just kind of braid it into mine, because it's closer to my, kind of closer to the curl pattern. And then I force it into my own hair curl pattern. So then I have a bunch of, curly braids, because I braid my hair and braid the curly hair into it. So then none of the braids are straight. Y'all will see it. I just haven't done it in so long. I'm trying to think. if any of my pictures, my profile pictures on Instagram and on Twitter. I have my hair in human hair braids in both of those pictures. So if y'all are curious as to what it looks like, because it's gonna be, I gotta go find the right hair, and it's a process, and I gotta make sure that they got enough, because if I put it in the human hair, I'm probably gonna keep it in that for like about 2 months. That's, the human hair braids, I'll probably, because it's basically, I'm just braiding my hair. And then I literally just add the extra hair as I'm, braiding it down. So we'll see how that works, how I do it this time, because I haven't done it in a while. But I am working on more content for you guys. I put out a video over the weekend on finding a fresh perspective. I am working on some autism content that is pride related. So I'm trying to get enough information so that I can, give you guys at least a 10 to 15 minute video on, being autistic and also being part of the community. Because, people who have autism are also part of the LGBTQ community. I think I follow like one person on Facebook that does a vlog. That is a female who part of the community and also on the spectrum. But I really do need to I want to make sure that I have as much of my facts as I can possibly have, and my resources together, because I want to make sure that I have that, because I think it's an important subject. And since we are in Pride Month, I think that this will be a perfect opportunity for me to talk about that particular subject in relation to autism, especially because it's more relevant, in the things that I'm talking about as far as adults on the spectrum. Yes. So that's coming up, and then I also have a coffee talk coming up, where I'm going to talk about this freaking Jezebel thing that just is being talked about. So I've got those two things coming up on here, and then I've got 2 spoken words that I will be putting out this week on the Purple Diva Den. I've already scheduled the Wednesday night on here, and as I told you guys last week, I am thinking about coming on another day for the Purple Diva Den besides Friday. So I still haven't made up my mind what day that's going to be. It's coming because I need to get, to get more watch hours on that one. Even though I don't have 100 subscribers on there, I still need to be working on that, So I really got to move that. I really got to start pushing that channel. And on this channel, I have hidden my subscriber count only because I have hidden it until I reach my current goal of 2K. So If you don't see it, it's because I'm still working towards 2K, but I am less than 200 from my 2K, so we're close to it. So we are almost there. But I will, I've got some other things that I want to talk about. There was a murder suicide in Huntsville, Alabama, where a realtor was murdered by her husband, and then he committed suicide. And yes, they're Black. What the F is going on in Huntsville? Can somebody tell me? Because you got all this craziness going on, you know, with that reality show that's also based in Huntsville. Ooh, y'all busy down in Huntsville, but this is crazy with this one. And this is like the second one of these that we've seen in like the last month, where a Black woman is no longer here because of a spouse who then, you know, takes themselves out as well. But I want to give some more information about that. Shouts out to my soror, Leela Gordon. Most of her commentary is about, you know, about Black women who are missing or come up not being here. If you don't follow her. You know, young sister who does very good commentary in regards to this. So I want to get more information. I just, you know, looked at her video on it, and I want to get more information because I believe it just happened this weekend. And they caused a fire. He set the house on fire. He set the house on fire to cover, you know, yeah, with the men. That's what happened. Huntsville, Alabama. Like, what's going on in Huntsville? So I'm gonna get that information. I want to talk about that hopefully on Wednesday doing my live. This, you know, I know people are focusing on really saving. We need to really save our Black people. This is just crazy. This is, you know, there's a whole bunch going on. Black women are in danger. Just as much in danger as Black men, if not more. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. And I'll see you guys out in these YouTube streets. Until then, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. Thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate you. And shouts out to the replay crew. See you guys. I'm out. Peace.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.